Sometimes the world becomes so loud that truth begins to whisper. Cities grow brighter, machines grow stronger, voices grow sharper. Yet somehow, hearts grow smaller. People argue about who is right, about who owns the truth, about who speaks for heaven. But tonight, none of those voices matter, because somewhere in a quiet room, a child is dreaming. And sometimes, dreams ask questions that adults are too afraid to ask. The child walks slowly through the grass. The wind brushes against his face. Birds glide peacefully across the sky. A river flows nearby, whispering softly over smooth stones. Everything feels alive. Every leaf, every cloud, every tiny insect moving in the soil. The child looks around with wonder. Then suddenly, he hears a distant rumble. Not thunder, something heavier, something human. The child walks toward the sound. His small footsteps slow. His eyes grow wide. He watches as people shout about nations, power, victory, revenge. Some pray loudly. Some shout that heaven is on their side. Some claim that everything in this world was created by a great power above. The child listens quietly. Then he looks at the ground. The small flower trembles in the dust. The child gently picks it up. Its petals are torn, but it is still alive. He looks at the sky again, his face filled with confusion. The child begins to walk again, but this time he walks slowly through the battlefield. He sees a wounded bird. He sees abandoned toys in the rubble. He sees a broken statue in front of a destroyed temple. The bird shakes, but it breathes. The child whispers softly, "If someone created all of this." He looks at the mountains far away, the rivers, the trees, the people. Then he looks at the fire burning in the distance and quietly asks, "Why are we destroying it?" The wind grows stronger. Ash floats through the air like falling snow. The child keeps walking. He sees soldiers raising flags. He hears leaders promising glory. He hears people shouting that heaven supports their war. The child tilts his head slightly, and another thought rises in his mind. Not angry, not accusing, just curious. If this world was created by something sacred, are we trying to prove that its creation was wrong? Grass grows again. The sky clears. The river flows gently once more. The child sits quietly beside the water. He releases the bird. It flaps its wings slowly, then flies into the sky. The child smiles softly, not because he understands everything, but because he understands one small thing. Destroying life will never prove wisdom. Only caring for it will. The child opens his eyes. The dream fades, but the question remains. He walks to the window. Outside, the world continues its busy noise. People rushing, cars moving, voices arguing somewhere far away. The child watches a tiny ant carrying a crumb across the ground. He gently moves his finger so the ant can pass safely. A very small act, but perhaps every peaceful world must begin with something just as small. If we truly believe this world was created with meaning,
Shouldn't we protect it instead of proving it wrong? So let me ask you something. If this world is sacred, why do humans fight so hard to destroy it? And maybe the answer to that question is the place where peace finally begins.